Okay, starting over again. That video was too long, so here's the second part of that video. So there's a gentleman in another group who has same radio, same vehicle, but he, for some reason, has different plugs in the back. He tried going through support, same thing, got the runaround, got yes, 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 no problem, we're trying to get in hold of China, etc., and never got anywhere. So he's working on a fix. I think he might be working on building a plug for other people, but he's just now getting his unit up and running, and I expect maybe he'll have some videos too. But yeah, so this support, it's non-existent. So for the most part, I feel like you buy the unit, you're on your own, and my concern is updates, issues, hardware issues. You know, this is my whole vehicle. If this stops working, I have to take it out to put the factory stuff back in to get things like my air conditioning working. And that they're not providing any support, and it's not even a week, I kind of have a big problem with that. Not very happy. They have already blocked me from Facebook, so I can't even message them anymore. They have blocked me from Instagram. I cannot message them anymore. But they can't block me on YouTube, so I can write my own YouTube videos. I'll link to them. And, well, you know, they had a chance to make this right. I told them that I was doing videos and I would like to get some support and get some answers because I'm doing a follow-up in a week. And I'd like to be able to say we addressed some of the issues in hopes to address these issues for people in the future that purchase this radio. And it's only for to their benefit. But it went unanswered. So, let's get out of the negative and go into the positive. Overall, it's a pretty well-built unit. I mean, it fits pretty good. I'm not thrilled with under here. There's a little bit of a ledge, and you could really just pull this with a couple tugs and pull the whole radio out. I mean, it seems a little like maybe not thought out well. Maybe they could have went with a little smaller tablet to fit it in here, but anyway, if I could find like the only cosmetic issue, that's about it. From the behind, you know, it seems very well designed. The fact that it integrates with the control panel, the AC unit, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm surprised that they were able to even do that. And this is probably one of the earlier units that they did because, well, 07 to 14, that would have been, they didn't really do many before that, I don't believe. So, it's pretty sophisticated. You know, this option here, it reads some of the car info, which is kind of cool. That's actually the one thing I want to try to disconnect. So I think if I disconnect whatever this communication is, I can get rid of the beeping for the turn signal. I really don't need that. Navigation, it's pretty good. It's a little lagging, and I think it just might be because when I initially was using it, I didn't have maps downloaded. So I did download maps. I'm hoping that speeds it up a little bit, but you know, this tablet is running music, it's running maps, it's running the AC and whatever background information, so it's a little bit of a little slow. I haven't tried it with Waze yet. I believe you can swap it, so instead of navigation going to Google, it'll go to Waze. I haven't really tried it, not a fan of it, so I really didn't want to mess around too much just yet. Radio's pretty cool. You know, if you're going to use your radio, you got a lot of options for, you know, saving memories and stuff like that. Not really even sure what half the stuff is, but, you know, it's there. One of the things actually I want to bring up, which a lot of people are asking, so I have foot pedals that are adjustable, parking assist and traction control. When you hit console, this is your foot pedals, up and down, parking assist, and traction control. So that's how you operate those 4 buttons that were initially hard buttons in the factory unit. Haven't tried video. I do have a rear seat, aftermarket rear seat television, so I'm going to be working on that hopefully in the next week or so, and then I'll see how that goes, because I know that there's some concern whether or not this outputs video. You know, according to the online it does, and according to Phoenix it does, but I guess already we can tell we probably aren't going to listen to Phoenix too much. You know, I tried some of this settings, didn't really do much. I am not sure if the factory subwoofer is working. It doesn't sound like it, but then again, I don't even know if it was working beforehand, so I'm not going to go too crazy with that. Mirror link, pretty neat. You know, if it's plugged in, it will mimic your phone, and I believe you can operate your phone from it. I haven't really messed with it too much, but you can do a Wi-Fi, which I think the Wi-Fi you can't. You actually are just mirroring the image of the phone. You're not actually able to do anything. What else? So overall, not a bad unit. Oh, just remembered, auto start. When you auto start, heat or air conditioning, in my vehicle, it's on. I know some people are having issues where they said it wasn't. It's on. When I come in, the air conditioning's blaring, or I assume when it gets cold out, the heat will do the same. So I don't suspect that that's not an issue that works. I just maybe some people had some issues with their vehicles, and that's why that didn't work. But let's see. Overall, like I said, I think that I want to keep it. I really don't want to have to go through putting in another radio in here, and I already sold my other Pioneer NEX radio, so that would put me in a bit of a pickle if I did. But I'm concerned that with the lack of support, that when I have a problem with this may end up being a throwaway unit. And that's what concerns me. So that is why I got a firm involved, and I would highly recommend for anybody purchasing this to do the same. Purchase through a firm, because a firm is a pretty decent company and they're very responsive, but they will help you if you have an issue with this vendor, which I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but I messaged them and said, hey, I'm having a problem, can you help me? So but yeah, you know, I mean, it is pretty cool. A couple people that have seen it are really cool. Everybody likes it. If I can get the rear speakers to work, I'm sorry, the rear screens, I think it'll be a nice thing. Now, what I don't know is that if I'm playing video here, or for the screens, is it going to play here, and am I going to be able to listen to music while the screens are on headphones? I think that might be an issue, but I don't know. You know, we'll see how that comes. I'm not going to want to watch a video or a movie while my son's watching a movie in the back and I'm driving. I'm going to want to listen to music here, which is a capability I had in the Pioneer unit, which is pretty neat. So I think that I might be able to do it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be capable of that. And then obviously you can probably download Kodi and download some of those, you know, TV apps or movie apps, Amazon Prime. I did download it. I actually didn't try it yet, so I don't know if it's logged in, but let's take a quick look at that while we have some time. Somebody said that you might not be able to play while you're driving. I'm not really looking for that option, but if it stops you from watching it, does it also stop from the rear the rear screens? So I don't know. Yeah, it's taking a while to load. I haven't actually signed into the app yet. But that's about it. For now, this is what I got. You know, feel free to leave me some comments. Let me know if you want me to check anything else out. I'm hoping to have an update video in about a week or so, which will go over the rear screens, and then hopefully by then, maybe I'll have some information from Phoenix reaching out, which I have a feeling they will now that a firm is involved. They might actually reach out. Other than that, that's about it, guys. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you.